Hey guys, it's Misty Lovely. I'm back. I know that I just made a video for Miss Ultimate Decisions update and things of that nature. But I wanted to come back to you guys. This video is is very important. Hopefully, you guys can listen to it in its entirety. Um, I'm calling it Love for Vicky. I recently was PM'd a message by Amiralist, and I also contacted Candy's Sweet Enough, um, whose channel I will be putting a link to up here. Um, I got some really devastating news about a friend of hers, whose name is Vicky. That's why I call in this video Love for Vicky. Um, this video is something that is really devastating to my heart to hear. Apparently, Candy's friend is going to be having reconstructive surgery. I don't know the exact date for gastric bypass, whom she had by a doctor who pretty much experimented on her. Um, I know all too well about this type of situation. Um, I know I didn't get into the ins and outs of my mother's death, but my mother was indeed, in fact, murdered by her doctors. My mother started out where I did, with a simple gallbladder problem, and they this is at the time where they didn't have the technology that we have now. It wasn't as advanced. This was in 1999. Um, she wasn't healing properly internally, and excuse me, guys, if I make a little bit of faces. I'm in some pain. Um, she wasn't healing correctly internally, and what ended up happening was they chose to go back in. My mom had a doctor who was from England, and apparently he had a different way of practicing things. Um, and he pretty much treated my mother like she was a lab rat. And they went in and out, in and out, in and out, to the point where she had a bowel obstruction. And by the time I got to her, I remember I was 15 at the time. By the time I got to her, she had to be transported to a facility, a hospital where she could be treated. However, she wasn't ever treated. They tried to remove the bowel from her system, and she didn't make it. Um, so I said that to say the importance of knowing your surgeon. I know a lot of us have had our surgeries and we have been successful. And just like Candy, I don't want anybody to be scared off for the surgery, but this is how pertinent it is, and this is how important it is for you to do your research, know your surgeon. For me personally, I knew my surgeon's experience, the amount of years. I knew what school he went to. I knew how he looked. But some of us don't know to look, or some of us just trust our system. And Vicky so happens to be one that was, I guess she trusted someone's word, and she, pretty much got sent to a doctor who wanted to play around and try something new, and can possibly cost her life. But you know what? Like I said, technology has taken strides, and I do believe in the power of prayer, and I do believe that God is the greatest physician. First of all, He is the one that performed the first surgery. Hello. So He can do anything. Unfortunately, my mother's time, it was time for her to go. Um, the Lord decided to take her on. That was home. That was His healing for her. So, Excuse me. That was his healing for my mom. Okay. Now, Candy's healing. She can live to see another day. She will. We as a community, let's come together. Let's make some videos and let's send up some love and some prayers for her. Let's let her know that we care here. Let's let her see, as Candy said, let's let her see the capacity of love here and what we do as a community. Let's reach out, guys. Okay. So I'm putting this message out here, um, for two reasons. Um, for you guys to be aware that there is that ugly side of surgery that is still very much existent, as well as for us to pray for this young woman who has two kids she's fighting for, a family she's fighting for. So let's give her love. Let's support her. Like I said, I'll put a link up there as soon as I'm done with this video. I do thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you guys have all heard about it. If you haven't, please continue to spread the word. Let's show her some love, guys. Okay. I love you. And I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you all later. Okay. Be blessed. Be in prayer. All right. God bless.